Well, hello, this is Gmodism, Gmod channel. We are doing a ACF showcase, mostly. We have some other things also that are not ACF, but we will be beginning here. We will be also going on a server to show some other stuff that use E2 stuff that will not work in my single player. Yes, you've seen that plane before, but that's just to compare with this plane. This is a modded version of my dust blower bike, but with fin steering help system stuff to make it be able to take curves in higher speeds. And this is a really old build. It's like from, oh, what is it, 2011, 2010, I don't know. It's fantastically old, but I just made it ACF working. So basically we will be looking at all this stuff. Okay, so first of all we have this large build, and if you have read any of Philip Reeves' books, which I read some years ago, they are about, well, moving cities. The cities of the world have been starting to move around to like kill and scavenge each other. Very good books and a very cool world. So I made this inspired of it. It's like a micro city, a super small city, like a house, a moving house. And well, yeah, of course, you can walk around on the deck here and you have some life support stuff. Some barrels, well, machinery stuff to fuel the contraption. And also, we can check here. This looks like a radar system, but it's actually a turret. It's not very good. It has some smaller issues, but it kind of works. Anyways, just for now we shall be welding it, because it looks weird when it flies around. And you can see the model. It was not this cool before. I tried to improve the model a bit from the original version. And while there is of course no real way to get upside here, but here you have the real living area stuff with lots of details and such. So well, let's start the engines, which I've hid away under here. And we have nice smoke effects. So it's really slow, but it does work. So you can see it's really funny. I think I took down the original video, the non-ACF version of this, because I had some, I think it was some music that belonged to someone else. But now you can see it again, and that I think is cool, that I made this work again, after lying around in the Advanced Duplicator folder for so long. You steer from numpad, which is quite practical, as it's so big. Whee, it looks bad from underside. And we should be trying off and see if our weapons, we have some heavy artillery in the front. Oh, it does work. Oh damn. So, it's absolutely not a battle city, but of course it packs some punch just because it's ACF. So, second out, I have my dust blower, but with a larger engine and also with fins to make it more steady. That is so we can take higher speeds and take the curves of higher speeds. Woohoo! So, this packs too much punch, basically. Wow. Damn it. Okay, let's get some speed. Okay, 19 kilometers per hour about. And then we try to get our turns. And I use fin tool to have small fins on the wheels to make it more stable. It's not super stable, but it's definitely more stable. And we would not be able to take these curves without it. Anyways, holes are not anything we can beat, just with some steering fins. You can see it when I ghost it, how it's made. You can see the fins above the wheels there. And also I have used a special engine, which means it needs to have fuel. Thus it has fuel tanks on the sides. But it's very nice for open map dirt racing. And you can gain control over the cycle if you first turn one way and then turn the other direction. It's hell fast. Oh damn it. Oh, I think this is the signal that we should be going over to the next one. And the next thing is an ACF plane that my friend Greg let me do for about like almost a year ago. And I'm going to show my old plane that I have built before that. And you surely have seen this plane from earlier videos, but if you haven't, I will show it to you now. And now I will show it to you just because comparison of how bad my plane is in comparison to his plane. And the funny thing is that he has been making better aircraft since I got this plane. But anyways, they haven't been done, so I thought that if I put his old plane in a showcase, maybe he will finish them. Or maybe not, we will see, but I want to show it to you anyways, because his plane is a very good plane and this plane is a very bad plane, as you surely will see. I mean, it flies, kind of. Where it does fly, it's just that, well, we can barely turn. But we can dive and shoot grenade launchers. That's one cool thing. Whoops. Oh, let's see. My graphics card crashed. That's bad. Okay, that was a bit silly. My graphics card crashing on me, but I have restarted the game and I've decided we do the rest on server instead. Now we are on Salty Free Build. Salty Sandbox. Yes, it's a fantastic server. Anyways, point was, my plane is much worse than Greg's plane because my planes can't turn and barely maneuver, while Greg's old plane can do both. Can you see? It's fantastic. Just flying like this. It uses some weird E2 to clock the propellers or something like that. I don't really know. Point is anyways that I will try to learn to build planes that are good like this one, so I can make a tutorial for all of you how to make an ACF plane that doesn't suck, basically. That's the plan anyways, so I hope I will get in touch with Greg soon. Last time we tried, we failed to get on the server because the server crashed all the time. Just like I'm doing right now. Let's see if we're stabilizing. Oh. That happens when you overload the front rotor and the propeller gets very sad. But anyways, that would have happened in a real plane also. Have you tried flying War Thunder on simulator mode? You would have noticed it's quite easy to lose your control with a plane in the air actually. It's not like Crimson Skies or something like that, which are fun games but not very realistic. But here you have a awesome plane. It's very small but very cool. It's no sheets on it, the engine is not weightless or anything like that. It's just as it should be. And it doesn't use any weird stuff like Force E2 or something like that. It's a legit ACF plane, basically. Or not basically, it is. So, I thought you should have a proper showcase of my ACF frog mech. So, well, basically I just throw it in here in this showcase. So, well, here you have it with no cinematic stuff or anything. And here we also have the real aims, as they should look. And that's very cool. Well, I'm very happy about the armor of this mech. I spent huge amounts of time of it to armor this mech, and it does okay. Actually, it's not very good and it's chanceless against super awesome tank that people build. But well, it's 48 tons, and that's the total weight of this structure. Let's get in here and let's get out, because I need another weapon, because I have this shows that well, basically shows us what ammo we have loaded. And I can switch it to shotgun and regular. And why it's called LBX is that it's inspired from MechWarrior 4. That calls the LBX shotgun. Well, I shall not explain it now. I thought it was cool anyways. So, let's load one of those shots and you will see. Like that. Just like that. You can see its shotgun shell. Spreads out lots of bullets, and you can see the ammo is ticking down. Let's change to armor piercing high explosive. And fire when it's loaded. Now the sounds are not showing up, but such things happens when on servers. Well, the high rotary, let's load them all. It's 4 rotary cannons, and we can fire them like this. Fill the ground with fire. And well, there are no explosions now because, well, it's server settings. I need to turn that on if I want the battle. But well, you've basically seen this mech already, but now I have given you a more proper showcase of it. We should go through some small technical parts also. Let's remove that one. And, well, this is basically what we have. The R key is to switch from the ammo types, that's why it's there. Let's go into this expression. This is ZC's Walker ship, BFV version 6. Let's scroll down here. The one thing I've changed is the jump jets. Here we have jump force. That I have changed to a value that is more accurate, 7. Then it doesn't jump unrealistically high. So you need to find jump force down here and you can change it to a lower value and you will have a more realistic jump. Well, Azereriah has sent me this fantastic mech which I haven't tried, named Power Suit 4. In the very funny email this person sent me, it says something about this version 4 because 1, 2 and 3 completely sucked. Apparently it should be walking, a bit derpy, but should work. And it uses some very fancy weaponry, heavy laser stuff. Heavy laser, which I don't know what it is. Well, let's just get in. There was something about that you should use ball socket constraints. I am doing a recording of someone else's mech, which this person has submitted to me, and I'm trying to get it to work, if you're wondering what I'm doing. So okay, we have a helper on this server, so thank you for helping me out with this video as the camera doesn't work. Will you be willing to trying to fire a laser with pressing R? That sounds kind of cool, I think, but something is wrecked. Oh, it wrecked itself. So we see the vehicle in its full charm and we can watch around. And I think this is pretty good for being a first mech. Even though it has some balance issues, you should keep in mind that this is this person's Azereriah's first mech that this person have built. So it's not too bad for being that. And well, I think I will be adding the very funny email in the description because it was super fun. Okay, we have a mech war. Die! Okay, and this black and white mood is very cool. I must say, that's something that I do not know how this is made. That freezing effect is quite weird. Well, I guess that's kind of that. Well, thank you very much for watching, and thank this person Salty Skitty also. Well, thank you very much for your help. I will be getting offline now. So, Gmodism out. Oh yeah.